of April, and welcome to the first Norfolk and Suffolk Integrated Care Board meeting. So thank you all for attending. A couple of points before we actually start. First of all, this is a meeting that is in public, but we are also in the pre-election period, so please do take care with what you say. This is in the normal way. This is a mechanical but meeting, as you will know from the agenda, but it is a very important meeting to progress the new Integrated Care Board. Could I ask you not to use the chat, please, but also to note that we are recording this meeting, so it will be available on the record. So welcome to members and indeed deputy members. We have a number of apologies. I've got here before me Frankie Swords, David Holt, Stuart Keeble, Ian Wake, Fran Wymark, and I think Caroline Donovan. I don't see Caroline there. We may have Faisal for Caroline. Yeah, so you raised your hand there, Faisal. Thank you very much for that. Tom, have I missed out any apologies there? And could you confirm that we are quora, please?
Thank you, Chair. No, that's all the apologies I've been notified of, and we are indeed quorate.
Great, thank you very much. So item 2, declarations of interest. Are there any declarations of interest or potential conflict of interest with any agenda item other than those of which we're aware, of course? No hands raised, so no new declarations of interest, in which case on to item 3, which is the substantive business for today, the approval of key documents. You have 3 before you: the adoption of the ICB Constitution, the Governance Handbook, and the policy approvals and transfer. And Amanda, I'm going to go to you for this one, please.
Grand, thank you very much indeed, Chair. So starting with the first of the 3 documents that we need to consider today, this is the adoption by our new board of the ICB Constitution, which has previously come to previous boards in the past, but we are today required to adopt the new Constitution, which has previously been approved by NHS England. The board is also asked and also to approve an amendment to the updating of the name of Norfolk Community Health and Care Trust to the East of England Community Health and Care Trust. So if everybody is happy to support that, please may move on to 3B, which is our approval of the Governance Handbook. So within the Governance Handbook, we have obviously updated as we head to our new organisation, and within the handbook includes a number of key documents which are required by our Constitution. And within that handbook, obviously there are all of the terms of reference for our necessary committees, but there are also the function and decision map, our scheme of reservation and delegation, our standing financial instructions, as mentioned, the terms of reference for all of our board committees that support indeed all of our functions, an update on all eligible providers of PMS, primary medical services, and our standards of business conduct policy, as well as our conflict of interest policy and procedures, and finally, our public involvement and engagement policy. We are also required to note, as per paragraph 4, that we are not proposing to seek to establish any joint committee or delegate any ICB function in accordance with the NHS Act of 2006. And then moving on to section 5 of our report, we're also required to approve a number of chair appointments to support our board committees, and there are 7 in total. Then moving to paragraph 6 of the report, we are also, as a board, required to delegate to our chair the responsibility of appointing a chair to our Norfolk and Waveney Neighbourhood and Primary Care Committee, as well as those servicing Suffolk as well. And then there are finally a number of policies as shown in paragraph 7 that we are seeking board approval on today, and in particular 4 that we require for day 1 of us moving into Norfolk and Suffolk ICB. With regards to all of the other policies, these will transfer and will be reviewed and lined and approved by the relevant board committee within 3 months of today. And I will leave it there, Chair, but very happy to take any questions. Thank you.
Amanda, thank you very much, and very happy to go for questions. And colleagues, just to note specifically, in case you're looking for it, in the pack of 415 pages that you have before you, these recommendations are laid out clearly on pages 6 and 7 of the pack, so all 8 there. Any questions from colleagues? One hand raised, yeah, and it's Elaine. Over to you, Elaine.
Okay, thank you. It was just a couple of things I wanted to raise. One was just a clarification, just to make sure I've understood correctly, regarding primary care accountability. So the mapping shows that the main body reporting into board is the Norfolk Primary Care and Neighbourhood Committee, and Suffolk, a separate Suffolk Primary Care Neighbourhood Committee. So that's reporting into board. On page 7, there is reference though to the Primary Care Commissioning Group as a board level committee, but I believe that will be a supporting group and not reporting directly into board. So I just wanted to clarify that. I believe the mapping picture on page 58 is correct, and that commissioning group will be a supporting group. So I just wanted to clarify that that's correct.
Okay, thank you, Elaine. Good question. Tom, can I come to you for clarity on this one?
Certainly, yes, Elaine's correct. It's the primary care commissioning group will be accountable to those 2 primary care and neighbourhood commissioning committees.
Okay, so with that, no, you're happy simply to note that, Elaine, and that the organogram copes with that appropriately. Yeah,
agreed. Okay. Then my only second thing was one thing that was discussed, I appreciate just recently, was when the detail of the terms of reference are written clearly in an organisationally appropriate way, with this sort of implicit assumption that the purpose is about focusing people and patients. I think it'd be good if that explicitly stated that in terms of reference, which is possibly something that could be picked up through the individual committees approving terms of reference, but just to make sure that those terms of reference do really explicitly ensure the appropriate focus on people and patients. That's all from me.
No, thank you. Well articulated. Unless anybody objects, I think we'll take it that the board supported Elaine's point there, Amanda, and that we ask the committees to appropriately document as part of not only what we want to do in our culture, but that it is actually written down clearly and expressed so clearly. Happy with that?
Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. So, colleagues, with those 2 comments and as appropriately noted for future work, are we happy to take these recommendations as presented? I'm tempted not to read them out individually. You've all got the pack in front of you. They're very clear on pages 6 and 7, and I feel I'd possibly be not using your time appropriately if I made you listen to me read them out. Let's see if we can take them on block. So all 8 recommendations, are we happy to approve on block? Nobody is saying no. Lots of nods around the screens. So shall we take it that the board today resolved to approve all 8 recommendations? Agreed? Lovely. Thank you very much. Thanks all. Now, any other business? I don't have any notified. Does anybody have any other business that they'd like to raise? And again, no hands raised, so we'll take it that there is no other business, in which case the next meeting in public of the Norfolk and Suffolk Integrated Care Board is on the 20th of May, which is after the elections are complete. It's at Hellersdon Hospital in Norwich, and I look forward to seeing you all there. So thank you very much, everybody. Meeting closed. Thank you.
Thank you.